you're getting the wrong message out of this.
Well, that's the 29th in the NFL.
But
history.
Here's what he said. He said, because then I would have been looked upon as a true Hall of Famer. And now here's the important part. Which in a lot of people's eyes I am, including myself. He believes that he's in now. That's my question to you.
Okay. I think the argument could be made that McNabb, I don't think he'll ever make it, but I think the argument could be made that he could be a Hall of Famer because he's got 37,000 passing yards, which is 29th all-time in NFL history, and he also has close to 3,500 rushing yards, which is 11th best in NFL history. And he's, later on in his career, he stopped running as much, but the guy's had a ton of success in his career. I mean, 4 straight NFC championship games. He was in 5 total, did appear in a Super Bowl, did it for a really long time. I could see the argument. He's not going to make it, but I could see the argument.
First of all, there is no chance and no shot that he should be in the Hall of Fame. We already went over the criteria. When you're in the 30s, what do you need?
Multiple Super Bowls.
Multiple.
Yeah.
Multiple Super Bowls. So let me add this. With his 37,000 yards, he completed only 59% of his passes. He never led the league in any major passing category, and he had a career passer rating of, what do you think it was?
No idea.
85.6. That's not even close to Hall of Fame.
Yeah, let me give you, to make your argument, to help your argument, let me give you some people who have even more passing yards than him. Andy Dalton, Ray Dunn's twin, has 39,500 passing yards.
What's his career passer rating?
Let me see.
What's his completion ratio?
All right, Dalton's career completion ratio is 62.6%.
Better than McNabb.
And his passer rating career is 87.5.
Better than McNabb.
But where he doesn't, he's got 84 wins and 82 losses. Whereas, let's see, McNabb in his career.
Oh, he's going to have a better record.
Yeah, 98 wins.
Okay.
So not drastically big.
Book's not closed on Dalton yet. Don't you worry.
Yeah, you know what? As we're doing this exercise, you can't make the argument for McNabb to be in the Hall of Fame. I said you could. You're right. You
Donovan, listen,
you can't.
He's always been misguided about his ability and his stature and how he was picked on. And listen, I like the guy. And I think he was, before Hurts won, that he was the best quarterback in Eagle history. I never doubted that. And I always would mock people who thought he wasn't. But come on, man. You're not even close to a Hall of Fame player. You had a good career. It's okay to say you had a good career. It's not okay to be being misguided about your ability here.
As I'm looking at these numbers, man, you know who has over 40,000 passing yards right now, and his career's not over? Derek Carr. Did you realize that Derek Carr had that many passing yards? I mean, I know it's a different NFL now, but he's got over 41,000 passing yards. That's more than Kerry Collins, Joe Montana, Johnny Unitas. Derek Carr has more passing yards than Joe Montana.
You know, there are only 10 quarterbacks that have made the Hall of Fame without winning a championship. And if you look at him, now Jim Kelly is the only one where you go, well, I don't know about that. But the other, like Dan Marino threw for 60,000 yards. Warren Moon threw for like almost 60,000 yards, right?
No, close to 50.
50?
Warren Moon, a little under 50.
Dan Fouts threw for a ton of yards.
43,000.
All right.
Yeah, they're all over 40. I mean, you're right, the 40,000 mark. Yeah, Jim Kelly has less passing yards than Donovan does. Never won a Super Bowl.
Neither did Fran Tarkenton. 610-632-0975 back after this.